We're not done in the BVIs yet. For the next week, we're going to be hanging out on a Voyage 590.
We're also going to meet up with some people that you probably will recognize.
This is the biggest sailboat I think I've ever been on.
This is where we're at.
Hey, hello everyone.
We have we've been chilling in this little cabin for the past few days because last week we just got off the big Bali catamaran filled with all of our patrons from the Odyssey Sailing Festival.
Good
It
times.
was an epic week, but we needed a few days to decompress.
Knowing we were coming here for the Odyssey Festival and the BVIs, a few months ago we contacted another company that happens to be in the BVIs too, called Voyage Charters. And
They also happen to have really big catamarans.
yeah.
So it's a good thing we have experience on them now.
But the reason why we were particularly interested in Voyage is because they have electric catamarans, well, hybrid electric catamarans. So
And what's even more cool is they have a fleet of catamarans that are all the same, and some are hybrid electric and some are all diesel. So we reached out to them with the interest of figuring out what the differences were between the two, because they run charters off of them. So they have a lot of data around the maintenance and the fuel and ease of use and all of that, and the cost of installing and building these systems. So it should be fun.
So we're waiting for our taxi to come pick us up, and we're going to head to the other side of the island. And we're also going to meet up with some people that you probably will recognize.
It's going to be a good week.
It's going to be fun.
Let's go. I don't want to get us hammock yet, though. Hello. What's up, man?
Good to see ya.
Oh, camera.
Camera! That is it.
You got everything on your feet? This is how YouTubers greet each other.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Guys, I'm so happy to see
Yeah,
you.
likewise.
It's been too long.
I know. 5 years. Thanks for bringing us out here.
Look at this merch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, representing.
It is straight ahead. This beauty right here.
It's crazy. It's pretty crazy.
So you guys gonna give us the tour since you've been here for like
Yeah,
20
you know.
minutes? 29 years? Crazy. It's locked.
Ah, okay.
Hey.
Come through here. What? Welcome. Welcome. They couldn't open the door.
We'll figure this out eventually, I promise.
Like, oh, you guys broke it.
Boat is huge.
How do you feel, Maya, in this lovely kitchen?
Right at home.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited.
This is insane.
So we literally moved in 5 minutes ago, and I think we already broke the window or the door.
And down is
Down is good.
Did we really break the boat? Alright, so we're not just all one.
It's definitely could be worse.
Don't say that.
Tell you what, on a boat, the worst thing is actually a door that won't stay closed. Pick it up or drop it down. So,
Okay, whoever touched the last, don't touch it.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a couch, but it's a couch on the boat.
The Catamaran.
It's not even one couch. It's one couch, two couches, one galley, two galley, three galleys, one dishwasher, two dishwashers.
Maya, how many refrigerators do we have?
Like 17. 1, 2, 3, wait, 4, 5.
There's two outside.
There's 2
There's two outside. And an ice
So we
maker.
have 7.
Ice maker.
Ice maker. There's an ice maker. If we can get outside to get the ice.
We're for 5 people. Guys, we can all get our own refrigerators.
That's true.
Do you guys have a cabin yet?
I haven't figured out which one we want yet. We can either have this, like this room
Jesus.
plus this, you know, like this entire hall. There's a total of I think 6 cabins on this boat.
Yeah.
So this is cabin number 1.
Oh, it's so much bigger than the Bali.
Yeah. Option number 2, we can have this, which is just a, you know, just a smaller version because you don't have the other room, which is also it's the same size I think per cabin. That's the head and then walk-in shower as well. Did I touch something?
We will do a full proper walkthrough tomorrow when we have our official tour and we know what it is we're looking at.
But I don't know which one I want to sleep in.
This boat is so clean and
think
so white. I don't want to make it dirty.
It scares me so much. But I mean, not the boat doesn't scare me. It's the cleanliness of it that scares me. But I don't know if I want this room or
the double room.
The 2 rooms.
Is
Because then we can
the
use.
other hall the same?
Yeah, it's a matching thing. So Boy and Brandy are taking this matching room on the other side. But I feel like I don't want to sleep sideways. Not that it matters. It's a catamaran.
We each get our own bed because there's 6 cabins and there's only 5 people. So, and then there's a spare. And we also each get our own refrigerator. And we each get 2.5 air conditioners. There's 11 air conditioners on this boat, he said. Yeah, we're going to get a full tour tomorrow. Tonight we just got here. And so we're going to like eat some food and crash and take a shower because we're gross.
This is intense. This is the biggest sailboat I think I've ever been on. What's happening today, guys?
First day on board this massive ship. We had a good sleep. Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah, it was nice.
Nice air conditioning, rocking at the dock, big comfy sheets, big comfy beds. It was nice. It was very nice. I'm getting used to air conditioning.
Yeah, we have our own toilets. Each person has their own toilet.
Yeah.
So that's a plus.
And if there's any spousal disputes, we all have our own bedrooms as well, with a couple to spare. We got a closet bedroom and a camera gear bedroom and a sleeping bedroom. So it's awesome. The plan for today is we are going to get a full debrief of this boat so that we know how to operate it, which is kind of standard practice for charter guests.
But you guys are pros right now, right? You guys
Yeah, we know how to do
this.
We know how to do this. That's all you need to know how to drive a catamaran, right? Just this? This boat's going to be a bit different than the Bali we were just on. Hopefully it's going to sail a bit better. Yeah, so we're going to get a full systems tour. We're going to get the proper skipper brief about how to operate the boat. And we're also going to get a full detailed brief about all the different systems and the electronic stuff on board so that we can share all that with you guys. So it should be fun.
Let me double check.
Like a bunch of kids, eh? Yes, okay. So this little key here turns on your electric propulsion. That displays come alive, right? So obviously your 2 engines, tachometers, and this gauge here measures the load in amps. Once I've turned that on, then this comes alive as well. There's another throttle control downstairs you saw.
Yeah.
I think it just prefers this one. Okay, but if for whatever reason that red light is not on, then you have to command it to come on. So command is on here, now you still have to turn the motors on. So that's motor, hold it. You can barely see that little lights come on, and that little lights come on. Yeah, and then we're motoring. So you'll see immediately some RPM.
Oh, so this is current, but the kilowatts show up there. That's why. So 1 kilowatt,
1 kilowatt,
450 RPM, and then the current in amps is so it shows you all 3.
Okay. Motors are throwing. There's prop wash coming off the stern.
Okay, look at that.
We're drawing 8 kilowatts now. You know, at only 700 RPM, 750 RPM, and it's drawn 60 amps or so. You're very familiar with driving with electric engines. We always tell people just get it going, and then dial it back. You know? So once you get some inertia, then you can.
Well, because a lot of people, the problem is that they expect it to go, and they don't feel it anymore. And you're like, "Where's the?" And they go You're like, "No, don't bother with that." Yeah, cool.
You know, as you can see here as well, this is monitoring your batteries, right? The 2 banks and the combined of both of the banks. Right now, given the current loads, we're discharging. It can take 10 hours under this current state to completely discharge the batteries to 0.
And then, is this on as well?
So that you turn on here, right? And then
Also a green light you
press
can't
and hold,
frickin'
and you
see.
can barely see that green light. And then
And
it
that's
will shut itself off after.
Bow thruster.
Go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna be those people.
So how do you feel about this? Pretty straightforward,
yeah, that's
right?
super straightforward. And we don't really need to mess around with any menus or anything.
And then when you're done, motor off, motor off. Yeah, well, this is the launch, man. This isn't even in a dinghy.
no, it's a rocket ship.
This lift platform operates on 2 electric spool winches, which are located in here. Watch your finger, yeah. So there's one, and then there's another one, a mirror image on the other side. All right, and you got a dual button system here. These buttons will control both winches at the same time, up or down. And then because they're 2 independent winches, they will, on occasion, go out of sync. So this set of buttons will just operate the port winch to
If you need
level
to
it
like
out, to
lower it
level
or
out.
bring it up. Yeah, that
Exactly,
makes sense.
exactly.
Oh, it's nice that you don't have to like bring it up manually.
We don't do anything manual around here.
We're catamaran sailors now. You don't need to do anything
We're on
manual.
vacation. There's
What is this, a
a
monohull? Bo, you want to learn how to use the C-Zone?
I mean,
We need another pretty face.
and the various apps that you have on the homepage, battery monitor, chart, probably what you're going to use the most, and you can have them on a split screen, right?
Are these charts like up? Yeah, these are Navionics. They're up to date-ish.
Yeah. Again, from this homepage, that's how you access your C-Zone. So systems in operation would be everything that you have already turned on. Control monitor would be everything. And then, of course, your favorites, if you want to quickly douse all the lights. Window, that's kind of a cool little gimmicky feature on the 590. That large Lumar window opens up on electric rams.
And it needs to be electric because there's no hydraulic struts that are strong enough, or?
We just don't have any hydraulics on the boat.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just press it once. And you can stop it at any stage.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Halt!
Yeah, if you got a little bit of rain coming in, but you want the breeze still.
That is nice.
Cheers! Bye! Bye! Bye!
I don't feel like we haven't touched on anything. I think it's all.
The rest of it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you know how to use a coffee maker?
Yeah.
most important thing in the,
Yeah.
on the boat. Heading to a beautiful anchorage called Norman Island, which is the island in front of us where we're aiming at. We're really hoping for a little bit more wind, but I guess we're gonna have to settle for motor sailing. But the main's up. It's only an hour away, so we should get there in no time. Enjoy sunset, and then tomorrow morning we'll get some food. Guys,
Cheers. First night.
First night. We need to know what we're doing this week and where we're going. this week.
And you guys been here before, right?
Twice.
Yeah.
So you're experts.
Means nothing.
Where are we?
Cha.
We came from
Caves.
here.
We came from Soper's Hole and we sailed down to Caves yesterday. And we need food. So we can go to Road Town. Yeah, so we can go anchor like here somewhere, and then the grocery store is like back here somewhere about. So we can take the dinghy in front of the cruise ship and into that marina probably and drop people off. Baths are here. Fallen Jerusalem's there, so we could like maybe after provisioning like motor sail over here for the night, and then like do all that tomorrow, and then go up there after. Okay, so maybe like you finish editing,
And all.
we'll drop the three of you off to go grocery shopping.
That works.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, I think we have a plan at least for the next 4 hours.
Go team!
Break.
Take you somewhere you and I have never been. Take my hand, I'll show you a place away from this mess.
Nice.
Easy. All right, well, we just anchored in Road Town. We're in front of a cruise ship. This is pretty close to where we anchored when we came here with Uma like 6 years ago, I think. But the biggest grocery store is here in Road Town, and it's the cheapest grocery store, and we need enough food for 5 people for a whole week. So we're gonna launch the expedition vehicle, shorecraft. We're gonna drop the speedboat in the water and send our shore crew to our advanced assault crew to shore to go to the grocery store. Technically, if we were better coordinated and planned this ahead of time, the grocery stores here, Right Way specifically, you can order all of your groceries that you want and have them delivered to your charter when you arrive. But we don't plan that far ahead. We're sort of winging it like cruisers do. It's very interesting having 4 cruisers on a charter boat because we like to do things very slowly and chill, and like we could spend a whole week at one anchorage and then surrounded by all these other charter boats that are just ripping around and motoring and like going to this spot and that spot and that spot, kind of like we did on the Bali last week. It's very different and it sort of feels more like high stress, but we're gonna roll like we're cruisers and just sort of like take it slow and have fun, and it should be fun. So Brandy's staying on the boat to finish an edit. I'm going to be shuttling as the speedboat captain, and Maya and Kika and Bo are going to go assault the grocery store and hopefully come back with enough food to keep us well fed all week. So we're about to drop the dinghy in the water by pushing a button. It's pretty sweet. Man, that's easy.
Oh, it's so smooth. And then,
You don't have to pull the knob in the middle, it's just forward reverse.
oh, what's that for?
Put it in, that's probably to put it in neutral.
Oh. All right, here we go.
Into the sky, we'll take a little trip to paradise. Let's fly.
We did good for where we're at and the type of food we bought. We did really good.
So now comes the tricky part. We have to meet Dan by the docks, and we have to carry all of this with us. So yeah, Bo volunteered to get the heavy stuff, and we're going to get the rest of the stuff that are maybe not so heavy. Perfect timing. Our ride's here.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Got enough food for everybody?
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Let's go home. Let's do it.
Success.
Super. Well, anchor's up. We've got all the groceries we need, and now we are heading out to our next anchorage, which is gonna be an awesome sunset. There's absolutely no window, so we might have to just motor there. Let's see.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that is significantly nicer is that this boat has working autopilot, unlike the Bali we were on, which had hydraulic autopilot, and it was a total nightmare. We actually ended up almost crashing the boat because the autopilot said that it was disengaged, but it was engaged, and we were sailing off a mooring ball, part of this regatta whole thing, and we started sailing into like a whole mooring field, and it was a mess. But this has a regular autopilot, so you can engage it, and it has cable steering, so like the helm turns when the autopilot's engaged, and it's happy days. So it's nice. Just cruise with autopilot on and just hang out and enjoy the scenery going by. This is definitely a much different experience than last week on the Bali because it is blowing about 3 to 4 knots of wind right now. It is glassy calm, and we are pretty much having to motor everywhere because there's no wind, as opposed to last week we had to motor everywhere to A, charge the batteries, and B, because we were sailing upwind in 35 knots of wind, and in order to make any way to windward we had to have the motors on anyway, otherwise we'd have these very narrow, terrible tack angles. So it's been quite interesting sailing these two boats back to back because they're in some ways quite similar, in some ways they're incredibly different. We are hoping that there'll be a bit more wind later on in the week so we can actually sail this boat, but in the meantime we're just going to enjoy cruising around the BVIs and hanging out with friends and eating good food and enjoying beautiful sunsets. We're heading over to Salt Island to anchor for the night. Everything's super calm. It's a completely different week than it was last week, and it should be nice. Maya is down there cooking something, and Brandy's finishing up her edit, and so we are just cruising. We're about 20 minutes away from our anchorage. Everything's super close here in the BVIs, and we'll get there before the sun sets, and then tomorrow we're gonna start enjoying BVIs. Because when we were here on Uma, we only got to see 2 things, Dog Island and the baths. And Bo and Brandy have never been here, so it should be a lot of fun to kind of explore around on our own terms on this floating palace.
we're sailing. It's nice. I love the black sails. They're so nice. We are sailing at 6 knots with only 10 knots of wind.
We're about to like roll up the head sail and drop the main because we're pretty much there.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
Short sail, short sail.
Short sail.
I'm just glad we got to sail. It was fun. I just went down below and I was like, by the way, everybody, we're sailing. And the motors
nobody
aren't on.
knew that.
And we're like, really? And we're like, yeah. So that's how quiet life is.
I like it.
Yeah, we are T-minus.
Oh, we're like
1 mile away.
1 mile away.
I don't want to put the sails down. Can
We literally just started sailing. 6.5 knots,
motored
almost 7 knots. That's
we
quite
motored
amazing.
for 30 minutes and sailed for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, at least the sails are
5
up.
miles is over and we're early.
Yeah, we're going to drop anchor in a few minutes, and Maya is going to make some awesome dinner because I think she has something
She's
planned. I don't
baking.
know. Oh, she's baking something.
She's baking stuff with like homemade oat things and eggs and
Ooh.
I don't know. She's doing a thing that Maya does where good food comes
She's
out.
doing her
Don't
thing.
ask questions.
So,
Just eat it.
I'm just excited to eat
I'm
something.
hungry. That is like way too easy. I kind of love it. I want one.
Let me know when you're ready, yeah? We're here. Look at this.
How's that sunset?
God, it's so gorgeous. We got here just in time. We anchored, and then this beautiful painting behind us happens. It's so amazing. I kind of missed it. You know, there's nothing better than a Caribbean sunset. Very different experience than, you know, what we had on our boat in the Caribbean as well. But I don't mind it. It's a little luxurious, but I don't mind it right now.
Can't complain.
I can't complain.
A little different than living in the truck too, huh?
Very different than, it's good to balance it out from time to time, you know?
The reality though is that as beautiful as the sunset is, we all still have to get work done.
Oh, shh. Who's down below?
Line through.
I can be a man, be big and tough. For you, darling, that won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, and I learned to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need. You're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I glad you came. Oh, you walked into my life at such a dark time when I couldn't make a move, when I couldn't make a rhyme. You picked me up and dust me off.
Here's those fancy ass dinners on fancy ass boats.
Said, oh, babe, I'm yours till the end of time. You're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that.
What do you guys think about the ability to play Jenga on a boat?
On a catamaran?
Yeah,
This would not happen on our boats.
Right?
For sure.
Yeah.
We should bring it back to Uma.
Never played Jenga before on a boat. Why, you might say? Well.
Oh, Randy. This might be. Oh! Everything I touch is going to
Loosen it up a little.
stop making me. Oh my god, it's moving so much.
Oh, there you go. Come on, Chris. Oh, it feels so good.